Yo, it's boy Marcus from City back with a video. Today we're going to be talking about trash talking in ranked and why this sort of event happened. So this guy's messaging me. Pretty much I'm the only one that actually was in back-to-back games. And so we played the first game, right? This is how this all started. I was using the USS-9 and the Tundra because, you know, if you're not using the USS-9 or the Odin or the Tundra, you're messing up. Like, you're costing your team. Right? I mean, we know what the meta is. It's been the same meta for the last, 5 months. I don't know. It's been forever. And so, you know, he's upset. This guy is very upset that I'm using USS-9. So, he's calling me like a USS-9 abuser. And I'm trying to make the point that I don't think he understands what ranked is. Because in ranked, generally, you should be using whatever the best gun in the game is. Everybody should probably be using it. And that's just how it is. Right? But right now, you know, the meta sucks. You know, it's not like a kilo or a growl where it's like it's a 4-shot or a 5 or something. And right now it's like a 2. So it's kind of insane. Like the SKS Type 63, those are 1. They'll hit you in the head one time and you're dead. So this guy, he just doesn't get it, I guess. I don't know. Plus this is also TDM. I didn't have to use the USS-9 the last time. It was back-to-back Nuketown or Frontline games. Back-to-back Nuketown Frontline games, I believe. And so what was going on was these guys were not moving. I'll be honest with you. I'll show you at the end of this gameplay, but I have like the mini map POV of like all the arrows in the mini map, which I've done in a few videos, and you'll see that people do not move in either of these games. Right? The game starts, they might go out one time, and then they'll spend the rest of their game inside whichever house is on their side. So green house or yellow house, either one of them, they don't leave them. They don't leave the house. So this guy, not a fan of my USS-9, which is fine. I figured he would enjoy the MG42 as much as he enjoyed the USS-9. But then he started complaining about that. So once he started complaining about that, I just decided to use the LCAR-9. Because that's, I don't know. That's not the meta, right? Nobody's confusing the LCAR-9 with the USS-9, right? Nobody's that stupid. So I just used that and did pretty well with it. It's my favorite pistol in the game right now, and I'm pretty good with pistols, so I have absolutely no problems whipping that bad boy out. I will say it takes a lot of bullets to kill. I don't know, it's like 5 shots, it feels like, at any sort of range with that thing. So that kind of sucks, but it's got amazing strafe speed and movement speed. If you use the LCAR-9, you know this thing, you can move with it. Like, really move with it. It's amazing. There he is right there, dying. So I highly suggest you give the LCAR-9 a shot. If you're wondering what the class setup is, I believe it's in my Road to Diamond. I don't have any class setups here. All the class setups are in all my Road to Diamond videos. Nothing's changed for every one of these guns that I use in this gameplay. A little bit, just call him a little girl. I don't know. It was getting kind of petty. So the reason I was like getting petty with it was because he invited me after the first game, right? We beat him the first time. Once again, they weren't moving. And he invited me, and he's in streamer mode. So when they invite you in streamer mode, like, you can't add them or do any of that crap. They got to do all the work. So he invites me as soon as I join the lobby, right? Because I knew he was going to have something to say. Because they didn't move. The whole other team, they wouldn't leave the spawn. It's super annoying. In frontline with other people, they just don't leave. They don't go anywhere. They just sit back there and just, I don't know, beat off in the closet or whatever they're doing in the back of their spawn. So he invites me. As soon as I join, he just starts raging. You know what I mean? He's just going off. He's calling me slurs, stuff like that. And so I just sit there. I listen to it. I don't say a word. And then as soon as he finishes his little piece, he kicks me immediately. And then I bust out laughing because I just thought it was hilarious. So I take off all the other modes. I take off hardpoint, S&D, domination, and I just put on TDM, frontline, and control. Because I figured he's probably only playing TDM and frontline. Like, he's probably not playing the other modes because he sucks. So, and he's top 5K. So I get back into the exact same game mode, frontline on Nuketown, and I get in this game. So I was like, you know what are the odds he's in here? I'm looking at it, and boom, I see his streamer mode thing again. And I was like, yep, he's in here. As soon as this game starts, he's already messaging me saying I'm some sort of USS-9 bot or whatever. And I'm fine with people having like a disdain towards the USS-9. I have one, but it's ranked. You know what I mean? Like, everybody should be sweating. So everybody probably should be using that gun. And if you're not using that gun, you should be using the Odin. And there's really nothing else that competes with those two guns. Like, they're both so insane that, like, I'm getting cross map headshot kills with the USS-9 and 2 bullets. Like, it's actually stupid. And they apparently nerfed it. I don't believe that. I really don't. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. If they did, like I said, they literally made a whole video about Codm devs not playing COD Mobile because there's no way they actually nerfed this gun. Like, it feels the exact same. It kills insanely fast. Kills in 3 shots everywhere. If it doesn't kill in 3, you can 2-tap him to the head. Like, it's stupid. The gun's insane. So, yeah, this gameplay really just, I don't know, I'm just doing whatever I wanted. These guys were terrible. His teammates were terrible. My teammates had a couple of terrible ones. I think I actually had a good teammate in this game. He went like 17 and 10. Which might have been a product of me literally pinning them in their spawn the entire game. But then he's bitching some more about me using the MG42, but I got teammates because I drop it at the start of the game so they can pick it up and they get to use it. So teammates are spamming the MG42 too, so I can double up the annoying and actually triple up the annoying because I could drop 3 of them. So that's just maximum levels of annoying. The one thing about the MG42 on Nuketown, man, it's so weak. It's about the weakest gun of all time. I think it literally hits for 11 damage at like 15 to 20 meters. It's the weakest gun ever. But it shoots fast. That doesn't really make up for it because you're going to have to hit him 7 times. Like, it's a legit 7, 8, 9 shot kill, it feels like, when I'm killing people. The headshot multiplier is like 1.01. So that's like nothing. It's like you hit him in the head, you'll do 18 damage. Whereas if you hit him in the body at the same distance, you do 17 damage. Like, it's actually stupid how fucking weak that gun is. Anyway, yeah, this game, just whatever. I don't know. I'm getting a little back and forth with this guy. And, yeah, I just thought I'd talk about a little bit of trash talk. I don't get into a lot of trash talk because you can't actually speak with people in this game. So in every other console COD game, you know, in ranked, you can speak to the other team. Like in between control rounds or after S&D rounds, you can speak to them. Hardpoint, you can't really talk to them until after the game's over. Then you can talk shit. But, like, you know what I mean? You can't really, there's none of that here. Here, you could just type to them, which doesn't really convey the message of go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I can't convey that because they censor everything. Like, you want to put F or go F yourself or do whatever, you got to do it in some weird way. You can't just put go fuck yourself or say go fuck yourself. This is not going to be a well-liked video by YouTube. Anyway, that being said, you know, you can't do any of that. That kind of leaves us with, you know, messages, which is just a weird way to have to do it, but whatever. That being said, this gameplay is coming to a close. I've got 19. Little bit of MG42, a little bit of LCAR-9, Annihilator, USS-9. I might have used a Tundra. I don't know. Yeah, this, I just don't get into a lot of, like, you know, back and forths like this. It's not usually this way. I don't have problems or beef with people like that, but this guy just didn't seem to appreciate my, you know, SMG gameplay. So, with that being said, we'll kind of cover the frontline stuff. I think I already made like a full-length video on frontline and why I can't stand it in ranked. I know it's an introductory mode, man, but like, just get it out, okay? This game's almost 6 years old. We don't need introductory modes anymore. Just get it out. Come on, get that out, get TDM out, and just keep the actual, you know, objective competitive level game modes, right? Your frontline, not your frontline, your control, hardpoint, and S&D, and then like, if you want to keep domination in, fine, whatever. And then I'm cool with, like, if you wanted to bring in safeguard every once in a while, or like an actual uplink, like a special game mode for like a limited time, that's dope. That's fun. That kind of gives us a little bit of extra fun to play. You know what I mean? That being said, you'll see he actually did good in this game. He went like 19-4. Talking shit, but he did go 19-4. He didn't leave his spawn. That motherfucker did not move. If you were watching that game, he never left the back of his spawn or that building or the house. He just sat back there and just goofed off the whole time. So, it's, you know, sometimes dying helps. You know what I mean? Because you're pushing up, getting some more pressure on the map, holding map control, which is mainly what frontline is. Because the spawns don't flip and they have insane spawn protection, right? In frontline, you could literally double stem out of your spawn all the way out the main building and still not be able to be killed. It's actually absurd how long the spawn protection is. That being said, with this last couple of minutes, we'll go through like the actual replay data that you have that you can look at, the actual map overview. I've talked about this in some of my videos and how to like read people's maneuvering and stuff like that in S&D. And here you'll kind of see that all of the red is the other team, and we're literally able to cross the 50-yard mark of the entire map without seeing a single person. Every single person on our team can do that. Like, nobody has to move. Nobody on their team's moving. Like, it's actually terrible. They literally didn't move at all until the very end of the round, where they finally hit like the halfway point. They probably never actually got to our side of the map. That's crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. That's the rest of this is kind of just me covering that in both games, where they literally, this guy and his team and whoever he's playing with, unless he was solo, are just not going anywhere. Like, you can't. What do you want me to do? Like, if I gotta rush across the entire map to get to your spawn, I might need an SMG for that. So why are you bitching and complaining about it? Maybe if you move around the map, I wouldn't use that. Maybe I'd use something else. I don't know. I feel like I got everything. Coming in the future, I got some other video ideas. I'm going to play some Undead Siege. It's been a minute since I touched that game mode. But with all of the comments on I think my second most viewed video ever, which is the Why COD Zombies Failed video, COD Mobile Zombies Failed, I had a bunch of people say that they like Undead Siege, and I haven't touched it in a very long time. So I'm thinking I'm going to go back to it. And then I got another video planned talking about quick scoping, hard scoping, and stuff like that. I feel like people just don't get it when it comes to ranked and like what sniping actually truly is, and like why complaining about hard scoping is just mind numbing. I don't get it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. I appreciate the support on the channel. 1K subs coming up soon. I don't know what I'm going to do for it, but I'll do something. And I got a story time video I got to talk about. That's going to be interesting. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.